Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong and welcome to Pointless, the quiz, where the more obscure your knowledge, the better your chances of winning. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Kath. This is my husband, Andy, and we're from a little town called Horwich on the West Pennine Moors.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I'm from Basingstoke, and this is my Uncle Rory from Mid Wales.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Sid. This is my wife, Emma, and we live in Carlisle.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Hetty. This is my cousin Katie, and we're both from the Cambridgeshire Fens.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you, and a very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce, an actor and comedian who called appearing on Taskmaster the time of her life. But that was before she met yours truly. Please welcome my Pointless friend, it's Susan Wacoma.
It's all true. It's all been leading up to this moment.
Oh, come on, it has.
Everything in my 37 years has led to
this.
now.
This show.
After this, it's over. It's finished. Career done.
Be plain with us. Are you enjoying it?
I am having a really, really lovely time. I'm learning loads as well.
Good.
Lots and lots. So, no, having a wonderful time.
Splendid. Well, it's lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Now, Adam and Steve won the jackpot last time. We've had a terrific run of wins, actually. All bodes very well for whoever gets into the final today. So there we are. Yes, but this is all my preamble for saying today's jackpot, therefore, starts off back at £1,000. It'll grow. If everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. It is my duty to remind you that it is always going to be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated, so just keep your scores low. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is word beginnings. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. And the question concerns things that begin with CAP, Susan.
OK, so on each board, we're going to give you 7 clues to people, places and things that all begin with the letters CAP. We'll also tell you the number of letters in each answer. Please tell us the answer that you think the fewest of our 100 people knew. Best of luck at home.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our first board of 7 clues, and here they come. We have a hot beverage consisting of espresso and foamed milk, sometimes served with a dusting of chocolate. 10. Island at the south of the Bay of Naples, opposite the Sorrento Peninsula. 5. The genus of plants to which all bell peppers and chili peppers belong. 8. A drum-like device used chiefly on ships to assist with hauling heavy ropes, cables or chains. 7. Nickname of Lancelot Brown, the foremost English garden designer of the 18th century. 10. In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, the family to which Juliet belongs. 7. And an officer in the British Army ranking between lieutenant and major. 7. There we are. Kath, welcome back to Pointless. Now, tell me, how long have you and Andy been married?
Well, we've just celebrated our golden wedding a couple of weeks ago.
Wonderful. That is terrific. How did you celebrate?
We had a lovely celebration with about 40 friends and family.
Perfect.
And we're about to go off to Japan for our golden wedding
Oh,
treat.
that's just perfect. Oh, well done. That's the way to do it. Fantastic. Kath, looking at this board of things beginning CAP, what do you think is going to be the lowest that you know?
I'm just checking that capability has got 10 letters. I'm going for capability brown.
Capability Brown. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Capability. Capability Brown is a terrific answer. Look at that. Down it goes to 19. Wonderful score.
Excellent. Capability Brown designed more than 170 landscapes, including Blenheim Palace and Warwick Castle.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Now, Rebecca, welcome back. Great to have you, show 2.
Yes.
We need to know more about you, Rebecca. Tell us.
Well, another thing I love to do for fun is go to church and help out at church with kids. And we recently just did our summer camp at church, which I was leader, and normally we all camp out outside.
Yeah.
But I have, like, a really dislike for things that crawl, like spiders and bugs and things like that.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem with camping.
One of the days I came back in to my supposedly safe study, and there was a spider which was about this big, in my bag. And so I had
You
to...
brought the spider in, though, Rebecca.
I think it was pasta, but,
Oh,
you know, actually, he's too scared of spiders to do that. So.
OK, now, Rebecca, what are you going to go for on our board?
I'm not really great with spelling, but I think cappuccino has 10 letters.
Well, it's definitely a hot beverage with espresso and foamed milk. Let's see if it's right. How many of our 100 people said cappuccino? Okay. It's absolutely right. Well,
Okay.
70 for cappuccino.
Now, I love this. This drink, cappuccino, gets its name from the Capuchin order of friars. Their robes or habits were brown-coloured, like the brown colour of the drink.
There we are.
Ah, lovely.
Very nice, thank you very much indeed. Now, Emma, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Look, new people, new.
Hello.
Emma, tell us all about yourself.
So I work in medical publications, and in my spare time, I like to take our dog to compete in dog shows.
Oh, really? Tell us about your dog.
So he's a 2-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel called Dexter.
Very nice indeed. So, and that's quite a lot of upkeep.
Yes, he's got quite a long coat, so
Yes.
yeah, his products are more expensive than mine.
I mean, do you do the grooming yourself, or do you take it to a special person who does it?
I do the grooming at home.
Wow, you have all the tools.
All the tools, yeah.
Marvellous. OK, now, what are you going to go for on our board?
I think I'm going to go for the Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet and say Capulet.
Capulet, says Emma. Let's see how many of our 100 agree with Emma. Capulet. Capulet is absolutely right. Well, 70 is our high score, and you're on 54. Not bad.
Excellent. The enemy of the Capulets are the Montagues, the family to which Romeo belongs. We love a little bit of fighting between families.
I wondered what you were going to say there.
I know. I
Just thinking, yes, we love a little bit of...
We need to have fighting in order to have stories.
Yes, you're probably right.
We do. We do need a...
But let's not
obstacle.
fight. Yeah?
Let's not in real life.
Yeah, not in real life.
Not in
Come
real
on.
life.
Can't we just chat?
Let's be friends.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Now then, Katie, welcome to Pointless. It's terrific to have you here on your first show. Please introduce yourself to the world.
I'm Katie, and I am a fundraising manager for a wonderful LGBTQ+ charity in the UK. And in my spare time, I'm usually found in charity shops finding material to turn into clothes. So I'm a big sewer, love sewing.
A big... So are you wearing a Katie creation?
I am wearing a Katie creation, yeah.
Talk us through the fabric.
So from a charity shop, this is curtains, and curtains are really good quality material.
I've seen The Sound of Music, don't you?
Right? Basically, yeah. I am Maria von Trapp, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Amazing. Katie, this board is all yours. Would you like to talk us through it and fill in the blanks?
Yes. So there's one I'm very confident on, and one where my brain's given me a word. So I'm hoping, let's go with what my brain's given me and go for the third one down, the plants, and say capsicum.
Capsicum, says Katie. It's what I was thinking too, and it's definitely what Hetty's thinking. Yes, capsicum. Well, look at that. Well, 19 is our low score at the moment, 28 for capsicum.
Great work, Katie. So green peppers have a savoury, bitter flavour, whereas orange, red and yellow ones are sweeter. Red peppers provide more vitamin C than the other colours. So get that down here.
There we are. Good for scurvy, as they should say in their adverts.
So,
right.
What do you think?
The Bay of Naples is the beautiful island of Capri.
You're absolutely right, and that would have scored 27. What do you think about
that? Is a capstan.
Capstan, perfect, and that goes for 12. And then
a captain.
A captain, which would have scored 69.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. I can tell you 19. Very well done indeed, Kath, the best score of the pass. Then we travel from 19 to 28, which is where we find Katie and Hetty. From there to 54, where we find Emma and Sid. And 70, our high scorers, Rebecca and Rory. Rory, you get the new board. Let's hope there's something nice and low scoring on that you can have a go at. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more clues on the board to things beginning with CAP, and here they are. We have a town or city serving as the seat of government for a country or province. 7. Historical region in central Turkey known for its striking and unusual geological formations. 10. Surname of Truman, the American author of the book Breakfast at Tiffany's. 6. An extremely narrow blood vessel. 9. The 10th sign of the zodiac, often represented as a goat with a fish's tail. 9. The largest living rodent in the world, native to northern and central South America. 8. And a feature on a web page intended to identify the user as a human being and not a bot. 7. There we are. Hetty, welcome. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Hetty. I'm an events manager in the charity sector.
Excellent. How often a year are you putting events on?
Quite often, yeah. It's like, yeah, most months there will be an
I
event.
mean, they're big deals, aren't they?
Yeah.
And usually you have to be in at sort of the crack of dawn.
Crack
for
of
the
dawn and then
get-in.
working till the end of it as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Ready
Yeah.
for bed after
I bet
the
you
event's
are.
done.
Yeah. Well, good for you. You are on 28. If you can score 41 or less, you are into round 2 immediately. What do we make of this board?
Yeah, I know a few, but I think I'm going to go for the surname of Truman, the author of Breakfast at Tiffany's, as Capote.
Capote says, Hetty, you get a red line and it's there. Can we get you below that with Capote? Truman Capote, absolutely right. And you are in round 2. Very well done indeed. Down it goes to 22, taking your total up to a lovely round 50.
So, Truman Capote was actually born Truman Persons. Truman took his stepfather's surname, Capote, when he was about 11 years old.
Truman Persons.
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 Many persons.
Many persons.
People.
People.
Truman people.
Truman people.
There we are.
Man.
Truman being.
There we
That'd
go.
be nice.
That would be...
That'd be a much better name.
That'd be lovely.
Oh, well, there we go.
Some
Thank you
true
very much
people.
indeed. Now, Sid, welcome to Pointless. Terrific to have you with us. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm Sid, I'm a radiologist. Living close to the Lake District, we enjoy outdoor activities. I'm currently in the process of hiking the Wainwrights.
Very nice indeed. I mean, yes, of course, you're in Carlisle. Actually, where the Armstrongs come from, just north of Carlisle. Very beautiful around there. Marvellous. Sid, you are on 54. Should you get 15 or less with your answer, you are straight into round 2.
So I've got a few of them. I'm trying to think which will be the lowest. I think I'll go for the blood vessel as a capillary.
Capillary, says Sid. Here is your red line. Low as it is, maybe it's not beyond capillary. Let's find out. Capillary, absolutely right. It's a big one, 50 for capillary. Takes your total up to 104.
OK, capillaries connect the smallest branches of arteries and veins. The walls of capillaries are just 1 cell thick, so molecules of oxygen and nutrients can pass through.
That's nice.
There we go. Do you want to know something?
Yes.
I went to go and give blood.
Yeah.
And I got sent home.
Why?
Because they said that my veins are too small. In fact, the phrase was, your veins are insignificant.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got sent home with a biscuit and some orange juice.
Well, at least you got the biscuit.
At least I got a biscuit.
Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Now, Rory, welcome back to Pointless. Good to have you here. I should like to know more about you.
When I was younger, we used to travel around throughout North America with my family. I was about 13 once, and we ended up in Washington, D.C., and my mother, who's quite outgoing, decided to just wave at some random person she thought she'd seen on TV once. And that random person decided to come over and speak to us. He turned out to be a senator called Joe Biden. And he was very friendly to us. He actually took us up a lift that said senators only and personally escorted us to the Senate chamber, sat with us for half an hour and was really friendly. And
But what a nice thing to remember. I wonder, do you think he ever did? Do you think that was a sort of daily occurrence for him? I wonder.
he just seemed a really lovely
Yeah.
chap. So,
Oh, nice
yeah.
fellow.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. That's nice to hear, isn't it? 33 is your target, Rory. You are on 70 at the moment. I wonder, have you found a nice answer on this board that will score you that or less?
I don't know anything about the zodiac really, but I do follow constellations to some degree, so I'm going to go for Capricorn.
Capricorn for the goat with a fish's tail. Keep that quiet, don't they? Ever seen the fish's tail?
No.
Anyway, there we go. Capricorn's what you're saying. You get a red line, and it's there. How many of our 100 said Capricorn? $61 for Capricorn, taking your total up to 131.
OK, so Capricorns are born between around the 22nd of December and the 19th of January. Famous Capricorns include Greta Thunberg and Michelle Obama and me.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, with my fish's tail. Don't look.
Yeah. Your secret is
Don't
safe
look.
with
it's
me.
a secret.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Susan. And now, Andy, we come to you. Welcome back to the programme. Lovely to have you with us. Tell us more about yourself, Andy.
OK, well, I've been involved with tennis for most of my adult life, certainly. I have a role with Tennis Lancashire, which involves the nice thing of being able to give grants to clubs who need it. My biggest tournament is actually our Bolton tournament. We have about 200 players playing 21 events over 9
Across
days.
what? That's what's up a fortnight, is it?
No, 9 days.
9 days.
Over 13
Very
courts.
nice. Very good indeed, Andy. Now, listen, you're on 19. It doesn't matter what you score, you're through to the next round. A brilliant low score from Kath in the first pass ensured that. What would you like to go for? You have a free hand.
Bit of a guess, but the South American rodent, I think, is a capybara.
A capybara, says Andy. No red line, you're already through. Let's see how many of our 100 said capybara. It is right. And down it goes to 27. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 46.
Oh, brilliant. So it's actually pronounced capybara. And they are twice as big as beavers and can grow over 4 feet long and weigh 175 pounds.
Do you know what? They are so big that you don't think of them as rodents.
No.
They've got that rodent... Yeah, they're like rodents.
Yeah, that's not selling it. OK, all right. Do you have any clues, Alda? Let's go for
well,
it.
capital at the
Capital,
top.
yes. 51 people got capital. Any idea?
What is that?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, go on.
OK, it's Cappadocia.
Oh, yes.
Which was our lowest answer with 5. And then, do you know the final one?
Feature on a web. Isn't it called something like capture?
That's it, capture, with 31.
There we
31
are.
people
Look at
got
that. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to Rory and Rebecca. This has been the second round 1 exit, I think. Next time.
Yeah,
next time.
Next time.
We'll take it all the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for playing, Rory and
you.
Rebecca. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We've cruised through to round 2, and I have various plaudits to hand out. Kath, our lowest individual scorer, and Kath and Andy, our lowest combined scorers. So it's all going on the near podium. Very well done indeed. Good luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is blockbuster films. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns actors in Daniel Craig-era Bond films.
OK.
Susan.
All right, so we are going to give you 16 faces of actors who have appeared in James Bond's films that starred Daniel Craig as 007. We have added their initials as additional clues. Please give us your best answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So, as Susan mentioned, we're going to put 16 faces up. They stay for the whole round. You simply have to call out the name of anyone you see on that gallery of marvellous actors. And here they are. And their initials are NH, RF, ADA, RK, JD, SH, JB, LL, RM, MM, LS, BW, JW, EG, HD, and GA. There we are. Andy, I wonder who you would like to pluck out.
I'm struggling here, so I'll have to go for Judi Dench.
You're going to go for Judi Dench?
Yeah.
Let us see how many of our 100 people said Judi Dench. Judi Dench is right. 72 for Judi Dench.
OK. Apparently, her response to being killed off in Skyfall was, "How dare they?" Like that. That's a good impression.
Not bad at all. Thank you very much. Now then, Emma, who have you got your eye on?
I've got a couple that I know. I'm going to say Rami Malek.
Rami Malek, says Emma. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Rami Malek. Rami Malek is right. It beats 72, which is the only other score we have. 21 for Rami Malek.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, Lucifer Safin, the villain, surprise, surprise, in No Time to Die is who Rami Malek played. In an interview, he said that during filming, he didn't ever want to go back to his trailer and wanted to stay on set watching everything that goes on.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it?
That's nice.
When you're dressed as the villain and then you're just stood at the back.
Oh, that's quite creepy. But
watching
it shows enthusiasm.
It does.
You
It does
know,
show, yes.
May that spirit in him never die.
No
You know.
time to die.
No, none.
No time to die.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Hetty, who are you going to go for?
Yeah, James Bond's not really my strongest subject, but I do recognise Gemma Arterton.
Gemma Arterton, says Hetty. Should we see how many of our 100 people said that? Gemma Arterton. 9. Very well done, Hetty. This is great. Top scoring.
Really, really good score. So, Gemma Arterton played Strawberry Fields in Quantum of Solace. She is a rookie MI6 agent based in Bolivia who meets a sticky end covered in crude oil, a homage to the death of the woman in Goldfinger who was found painted in gold.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 9, Hetty, the best score of the past. Very well done to you. 21 is where we find Emma and Sid. 72, Kath and Andy. A little bit ahead of the field there. Who knows what magic you can wreak with your brilliant answer in the next pass, Kath. Let's hope it's enough to keep you in the game. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Well, we are looking for the names of all these Daniel Craig-era Bond actors. And, yeah, you're going to see if you can find the lowest scoring one you know. Katie.
So I know quite a lot. I think I'm going to go for Lashana Lynch.
Lashana Lynch. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Lashana Lynch. Here is your red line, lovely and high. Very well done. You are in the head-to-head with room to spare 4 for Lashana Lynch, taking your total up to 13.
Excellent, excellent score. So, Lashana Lynch played Nomi, a.k.a. 007, in No Time to Die. Because it was such a physical role, Lashana Lynch had to go through a stunt assessment as part of her casting process. Do you think you'd pass the stunt assessment? No.
A stunt assessment, as in, do you think you'd be able to do your stunts? I could save them that. I could just say, I won't.
You're like, I shan't. Don't book the studio.
I'd have stunt hands.
No, I wouldn't.
Stunt everything.
No.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Sid, you're on 21, Sid. Should you score 50 or less, the head-to-head is yours.
So there's a couple on there that I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure of. So I think I'll play it relatively safe and go for Hugh Dennis.
Hugh Dennis, our very own Hugh Dennis, we can say. He has sat.
Has he been
just
here?
there? Yes, yes.
Hugh.
He has.
I feel him.
Yes. Here is your red line. Let's see if we can get you below that with Hugh Dennis. Well done. You are in the head-to-head. Down he goes to 31, taking your total up to 52.
Hugh Dennis, star of Pointless and No Time to Die, in which he played Dr. Hardy. This was quite a small role. Hugh Dennis is reported as saying that he spent about 3 days working on the film. Apparently, he had an interview with MI5 when he was at university. This could have been the real 007.
Well, yes, but that's MI5.
Yes.
That's MI6.
MI6.
Yes, it's different building.
Different building.
Different
it is actually a
department.
different building.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not different building,
Maybe
but
it's
it's a
not.
very different
Maybe
organisation.
Maybe they want us to think they're different buildings.
Maybe that's what they want. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Kath, I'm so sorry. You are our high scorers, even before your brilliant answer. But would you like to talk us through the board?
No, I really would not. So I'll go for Ben Whishaw.
You're going to go for Ben Whishaw. There he is. Let's see how many of our 100 said Ben Whishaw. No red line for you, I'm afraid, as you are the high scorers. Ben Whishaw, absolutely right. Surprisingly low. 13 for Ben Whishaw, taking your total up to 85.
Really good low score. So Ben Whishaw first appeared as Q in Skyfall. Ben Whishaw was the first Q who was younger than James Bond. Now.
OK, I can do a few of these.
All right, let's go.
I'm not going to do them in order because where's the fun in that?
Jump in.
Javier Bardem.
And you would have scored 16 with Javier Bardem.
Can do Rory Kinnear.
Rory Kinnear, that would have scored you 10.
Oh, and let's do Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes would have scored you 42.
Let's do Eva Green.
Yes, of course. 16.
And the amazing Sarah Hadland.
Hadland.
Yes.
Nice low score.
Lovely
5.
Sarah Hadland. And there is, he's just superb.
Oh, yes.
Mads Mikkelsen.
There we go. Would have
There we
scored
go.
you 14 if you've got Mads.
Top left, Naomi. I don't know what her surname is.
Harris.
Naomi
Would have
Harris.
scored you 20 if you've got Naomi Harris. And the last 3
ADA.
is Anna de Armas.
And yeah,
Would have scored you 11.
yes.
And then we have remaining Leah Seydoux.
Les
would have scored you 6. And finally, Jeffrey Wright would have scored you 5.
There we are. Look at that.
Look at that.
Marvellous.
Lovely people.
Thank you very, very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our second round. It means we have to say goodbye to Kath and Andy for the second time. We will see you next time, when it will all happen. I'm quite certain. I'm looking forward to it. Kath and Andy, thanks so much. For the remaining 2 pairs, though, now time for the head-to-head. Well, congratulations, Hetty and Katie, Sid and Emma. You are now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. But before we play the head-to-head, let's see if we can't make that jackpot a bit bigger by finding a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, just for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many hit songs written on Tin Pan Alley as they could. Susan.
OK, so you will see 6 options. 4 are titles of hit songs written by songwriters who worked in the music publishing area known as Tin Pan Alley in New York in the early 20th century. 2 of which are scoring, and 2 are pointless, and 2 are not hit Tin Pan Alley songs. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer. Good luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 6 potential pointless Tin Pan Alley songs, and here they are. We have Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Wendy Darling, Alexander's Ragtime Band, I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, Arizona Jamboree, and Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home. There we are. If anyone knows anything, share it. Anyone know anything?
I don't know.
In which case, Hetty and Katie, what would you like to nominate as your pointless Tin Pan Alley song?
I'm feeling Ragtime Band.
Yeah, let's do it. Go for it.
Yeah. We're going to go for Alexander's Ragtime Band.
It's a great piece. Should we find out if that is a pointless answer? Alexander's Ragtime Band.
Oh, please.
Oh, nearly. 2 of our 100 got that. Now, Sid and Emma, what would you like to go for?
What should we go for? Should we go
take
for
a-
Arizona Jamboree?
Let's go for that one then.
We'd like to go for Arizona Jamboree.
Arizona Jamboree, is that a pointless Tin Pan Alley song? Oh, no, bad luck. Oh, well, there we go.
Yes, sadly, it was one of our red herrings. There was a famous Alabama Jubilee, but no Arizona Jamboree. Do you know?
I mean, I know some of these songs are real songs. Take Me
Yeah.
Out to the Ball Game, there's a song.
That is a song, and that would have scored you 1.
Oh, in which
1, 1, 1,
case,
1, 1.
I'm going to go for I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles and Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home as our 2 pointless answers.
And you are correct. Absolutely correct. Those 2 are. So, yes, Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home is actually a Tin Pan Alley song. So, Wendy Darling was one of our red herrings. Of course, Wendy Darling is a character in Peter Pan. She's a Peter Pan ally. Did you get it?
Good. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so
Well,
much.
listen, that made up for the fact we didn't get any pointless answers. I think we are agreed. Let's play the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it is all about Susan's.
Excellent category. So, 5 clues now to facts revolving around the name Susan. Please give us your most obscure answer.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 Susan facts, and here they are. We have US singer who recorded the 1991 UK Top 40 single My Name Is Not Susan. Susan Sarandon was Oscar nominated for playing this character alongside Gina Davis's Thelma in a 1991 film. Susan was a dog of this breed given to the future Queen Elizabeth II on her 18th birthday. Adjective that precedes Susan in the name of a revolving tray placed on a table. And surname of Susan, as well as her siblings, Lucy, Peter and Edmund, in The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. There we are. Now, Hetty and Katie, you're our low scorers, so you get to go first.
We think we know all but one, but we're going to go with the bottom one, the surname of Susan, as Pevensey.
Pevensey. Say Hetty and Katie. Sid and Emma, what would you like to go for? Do you want to talk us through the board?
So we only know a couple of them. We think it's Thelma and Louise, and Queen Elizabeth's dog breed, Corgi, we were going to go for, but we'll go for Thelma and Louise.
You're going to go for Louise. So we have Pevensey versus Louise. Hetty and Katie went for Pevensey, the surname in the Narnia books. How many of our 100 said that? Pevensey is right. That's a great answer. Very well done. 10 for Pevensey. Meanwhile, we've got Louise from Sid and Emma. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said that? Louise is right. 33 for Louise. Very well done indeed. A clear win there for Hetty and Katie. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Excellent. So the US singer that we're looking for is Whitney Houston, which would have scored you the lowest amount, which is 8. And then next we have Corgi, 39. And then the adjective is lazy. That's what we're looking for with 34. Now, did you know all subsequent corgis bred by the Queen were descended from Susan?
No.
All of them.
They were Welsh corgis, weren't they?
Were they Welsh?
I think so.
Can you do Welsh accent? That's the second time I've asked you.
Second time we've asked.
And second time you're going to decline?
No.
OK.
I shall not.
There we go. We did it. Hey.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. Well, here comes our second question. Sid and Emma, you get to answer it first. You've got to win it, though, to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about birds with forked tails.
OK, so we're going to show you 5 pictures of birds with V-shaped or notched tails. We'll also give you the alternate letters of their names. Please tell us the most obscure bird.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 birds. And here they come. We have A, S-A-L-W, B, B-A-K-D-O-G, C, S-I-S-R-T-I-E-F-Y-A-C-E, D, A-C-I-T-R, and E, S-I-T. There we are. Sid and Emma, you will go first.
I don't know. Yeah, do you want to go for that one?
We're going to go for D as Arctic tern.
Arctic tern for D. Very good. Now, Hetty and Katie, do you feel like talking us through the rest of that board?
I think know 2 of them.
Yeah, swallow and swift.
Yeah. What do you think?
What? I think swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go E.
You're going to go E, swift. So we have Arctic tern versus swift. Sid and Emma went Arctic tern. Let's see if that is right for D. How many of our 100 people said it? Arctic tern is right. Down it goes to 19. Meanwhile, Hetty and Katie have gone for E and are saying swift. How many of our 100 said that? Swift is right. That goes down to 38. Well done, Sid and Emma. Back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-all.
Excellent. Hetty and Katie, you made the right decision because swift was better than swallow, which you guessed correctly, which would have been worth 56. Next.
Oh, I'm going to go in on B.
Oh, go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, the black drongo.
Excellent.
You think I wasn't going to come on that?
Oh, no. You're totally right. And that was worth 2. But do you know this?
I don't.
This is a scissor-tailed flycatcher, which was our pointless answer.
Beautiful. There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Right. All comes down to a third question. Whoever wins this goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck, everybody. Our third question is all about abbreviations in finance and economics.
OK, so we're going to show you 5 sets of initials that are used in the world of finance and economics. We'll also tell you the words that these initials stand for, but we've missed out the last word in each case. Please tell us the missing word that you think the fewest of our 100 people knew. Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 clues to these finance and economics abbreviations. APR, annual percentage blank. RRP, recommended retail blank. EPS, earnings per blank. GNP, gross national blank. And ROI, return on blank. There we are. Hetty and Katie will go first.
What should we go for? We're not feeling confident, but we're going to go for one we think we know, which is APR rate.
Rate, annual percentage rate. Now, Sid and Emma, would you like to talk us through that board?
So we think RRP is recommended retail price, and GNP we think is gross national product, and then ROI we think is return on investment. So we'd like to go for investment for the bottom one.
OK, return on investment, say Sid and Emma. So, rate versus investment. Hetty and Katie went for rate, for annual percentage rate. How many of our 100 said that? Rate is right. Down to 51. Meanwhile, Sid and Emma are going for investment, return on investment. That is absolutely right. And it wins you the point and gets you into the final. Very well done indeed. 33 it goes down to. It means after 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Excellent. Congratulations. So what we have left, RRP, recommended retail price, which scored 72. We have EPS, earnings per share, which scored 25. And finally, gross national product, which scored 40.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head, and it means we say goodbye to our golden pair, Hetty and Katie, and you'll be back next time. And we'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much for playing. Hetty and Katie. For Sid and Emma, though, it is now time for the Pointless Final. Congratulations, Sid and Emma. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,000. The question is, what would you like to see come up? What's going to help you win that?
I think maybe something science or geography or...
For me, some bits of sport, maybe Formula 1 or football.
I mean, these are all grist to the Pointless Mill. Let's see. Let's hope one of the 4 categories we put up here appeals to you. Today's selection is this. Perfect 10, geography, Operation Mincemeat, female rappers, and the Royal Ascot Gold Cup. What do we think?
What do you think?
It's female rappers, surely.
I think we'd really struggle with female rappers.
And the horse racing one, I think, is out. So I think we're kind of left with geography.
Yeah.
It's what you asked for.
I think we have to go for that one. Yeah,
we'll go for
let's go for perfect 10.
Perfect 10, geography.
Excellent. We are looking for the name of any country that has exactly 10 letters in its name, or any national capital city that has exactly 10 letters in its name. In each case, that's the usual short form names in English, and 10 letters whether the name comprises of 1 word or more. As always, by country, we mean a sovereign state that is a member of the UN in its own right. Good luck.
Thank you. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you come up with 3 pointless answers, we will throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
What have you got?
Countries.
Difficult to think of what's got 10 letters,
I think
isn't it?
Tagiksta. Oh, I thought Tajikistan, but that's 9.
Paramaribo. Paramaribo, is that one? That is pronounced Paramaribo. Stick with that as a capital.
Yeah, El Salvador. Is that 10?
El Salvador, maybe 10. Try it as 10.
Yeah. Addis Ababa, how many's that got?
Maybe around that.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, okay.
Addis Ababa.
Do we need more time to think? So we had 1 country and 2 capitals, didn't we?
TAJ. I think it's got 9.
El Salvador, you said?
Yeah.
That's a country.
10 seconds left.
And then Paramaribo, what's the last one? Addis Ababa. Okay, should you go with them?
Should we go with them? Yeah.
There we are. Your time is up, and I liked the way you just stood serenely for the last 5 of those seconds. You had it all. You had it all with room to spare. Let's have your 3 answers, and if you could say in each case which category.
So we're going to go for a country as El Salvador.
El Salvador.
And then capitals, Paramaribo.
Paramaribo.
And Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Probably Paramaribo.
Paramaribo will put last. Least likely to be pointless?
El Salvador.
El Salvador, and Addis Ababa goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. El Salvador, Addis Ababa, Paramaribo. If one of these turns out to be pointless and wins you £1,000, what would you like to do with that?
So we have a baby on the way, so I'd like to put the money towards the shopping list.
Yes, absolutely. Have you got anything yet?
Just a few bits of clothes.
Yeah.
But we need the expensive stuff.
You do need the changing table.
Yes.
That's when it all
Pram,
comes real.
The
Yes.
travel system.
Yes, all of that. Yes, absolutely. Well, money very, very well spent. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Your first answer was El Salvador. Let's find out how many of our 100 people went for that as a country with 10 letters in its name. El Salvador. Is it pointless?
It's right.
Well,
It counted right.
so far, so good. Still going down. El Salvador down through the teens. Is it pointless? Down through the single... Oh, 3. Not a pointless answer. So we now turn to Addis Ababa. Let's see how many of our 100 people named Addis Ababa as the capital city with 10 letters in its name. Addis Ababa, absolutely spot on. If it goes all the way down to 0, you leave here with £1,000 in your pockets. Down we go into single figures with Addis Ababa. Still going down with Addis Ababa. 1. Oh. How did they have time to do this? They've been counting all the letters. And I thought these were absolute shoo-ins, I have to say. But there we are. Paramaribo is your third and final. And you thought your best shot at a pointless answer. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Paramaribo. Please, can it be pointless? Well, it's right. Your first answer, El Salvador, went down to 3. Your second answer, Addis Ababa, went down to 1. Paramaribo, taking us down through the single figure. Still going down, still going down, still... You've done it! Look at that! Very well done indeed! Perfect. Beautifully ordered as well, but crucially, Paramaribo was pointless, and it means you have won £1,000. Very well done indeed, Susan.
Congratulations, well done, well done. So, you were so good at quickly coming up with answers that had exactly 10 letters. Paramaribo, as I'm sure you know, is the capital of Suriname. Let's have a look at some other pointless answers, starting with countries with 10 letters in their names. You could have had Azerbaijan, Mozambique, South Korea, the Bahamas. And the only scoring answers were New Zealand, Luxembourg, Bangladesh, El Salvador, which you said, Madagascar, Kazakhstan, and Timor-Leste. Every other country with 10 letters in its name was pointless. Now, moving on to capital cities with 10 letters in their names. Here are some of the pointless answers. You could have said Bratislava, Luxembourg, Montevideo, Panama City. The only scoring answers here were Copenhagen, Georgetown, Addis Ababa, Bridgetown, Mexico City, and Wellington. Every other 10-letter capital was pointless. Very, very well done at home if you got a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan, and thanks once again to our winning players, Sid and Emma, who continue our winning streak and take away today's jackpot of £1,000. Very well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Susan.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.